first.
Hi y'all, I'm Alicel. I am here with more Speedrun Ragnarok 2022. We are here to just watch some awesome video games, and right now we've got some Haven with SchalaKitty.
Alright, so hello, I'm Schala. I'm going to play Haven. First off, I'm going to have my couch reintroduce themselves to all you wonderful people.
Hey, so I'm Lupe. I will be representing Team France, providing commentary and sharing my love for this game today.
Hello, my name is Happy Bear, and I'm representing Team Nature on the couch today because I do live in the forest.
Oh yes, of course.
Because I am a bear.
Anyway, we have a bit of business to get taken care of right up at the front. We had a bid war for which version of our dear couple we're going to be playing as. Allie, can you confirm to me that is indeed I know it's only the afternoon for you, so is it ladies' afternoon? Are we going to gal pal around a little bit?
It is ladies' afternoon with the female couple.
Awesome. Thank you all.
Time to break out the mimosas.
Yes, when Haven was originally released, we only had the male-female couple, but last year they came out with the couples update. Let's have more variations, which that's what got me to play this game. Great, so for our wonderful, amazing tech team, time will start once I hit start game, and we'll be running on reduced difficulty. That's to make our fights a little easier and our movement a little easier. So let's go ahead, get ourselves started in 3, 2, 1. And I'll give a quick warning right up front. There's going to be a lot of glitch effects because I'm going to be skipping through basically all the cutscenes in this game. But all you need to know is, hey, this is Kay, this is you. They are our protagonist couple. They are passionately in love. And that's the most important thing about this game.
Just like I'm passionately in love with this game too.
Yes. Yeah. And we're going to tell you this up front. We found out that Haven is actually a daily deal today on Steam. So if you are watching me play this game and you think to yourself, oh, Bloot, this looks cute, please just go play it. Just go. It's like $10. It's great. It's worth it at twice that price. Great. So anyway, one of the big things about Haven is we have this beautiful gliding motion that's how Kay and you navigate around. And we have this little tutorial up front to teach us about the movement, how to, move our way through the beautiful world of Source. You're going to see when the button prompts come up, you're going to see it come up with a Nintendo controller. That's because I'm using an 8-bit-o, and I just wanted to make sure that all the button prompts would match my controller. I've been asked about that, so that's why I tell people up front about it.
It's true. It's true.
But luckily, this is just a nice little fun thing. You can see up in the left corner there, I have a battery indicator. Battery's only really something we have to watch at the very beginning of the game.
Alright, I'm all charged up.
Alright, but we're all good. We're in the nest.
So something that we want to discuss with you all is, you see these different colorful fun loading screens. Well, there's one that is a little bit spicy, and so we as a Haven Cutie team have decided that we are going to donate $5 for each spicy loading screen.
Yes.
So help us keep track, and we're hoping that we'll be able to donate a little bit.
Join in on the spice. Also, we're gonna eat some apple dews. Feel free to pay attention to when that second plate of apple dews will come into play. It'll be a little while. Don't worry, it's gonna get used. But yeah, so this is the nest. This is Kay and Yu's awesome little spaceship house. But we're just gonna skip through all these sort of character establishing moments, which basically establishes that Kay and Yu, they've kind of run away from the authoritarian society they're in called the Apiary, and that's really sort of like what you need to know for background.
Yeah, we wouldn't be sharing much more of the story just for you to enjoy it, because again, please play the game if you like what you see.
Let's play it.
Do you remember
It
what
is-
You won't be seeing that much of the game.
try
Like
and pick something
everything
else for a
especially
change?
relies on the story,
Yes.
and you won't be seeing much of it. And really, it's a
Yeah.
game that is best enjoyed when you actually play it.
Yes. We see a very small slice of Haven. A full playthrough, like you could a normal playthrough is usually about like 10 hours. Like a full 100% will be a little longer than that. There we go. That move is
It's a
little
short
finicky.
game.
It's a short
It's
game.
a short game.
But that's okay. You know what? It
Yeah.
does exactly what it needs to do. It does not overstay its welcome.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it's just really fun to just enjoy. But anyway, so what has happened is I will give a small lore update. Kanyu's house, the nest, unfortunately has been knocked over in an earthquake. They are now lost and have to find their way back. So that's what we kind of do up here at the front of the game, and we have our introduction to islets. So this is how Haven kind of manages the map of the game. There's these little self-contained floating islands we're traveling to. But at this one, we discover rust. Rust is basically a crafting material in the game. And so we're going to be collecting a whole bunch of it, because this is how we're going to be doing some repairs, doing some upgrades, is we need a certain number of rust.
Yeah, in the beginning of the game, we'll be making sure that we have the exact number of rust that we need. It's especially important to make sure we have enough at the beginning of the game, and then once we're past 10-15 minutes, we'll be safe.
Yeah,
whatever happens.
Once we get anti-grav, usually after that we're pretty okay with rust.
Should
Yeah.
find the nest if we keep going north. Explain to me how you know which way north is on this planet.
But this little, there we go. I had to make sure I get that last
Should
one.
find the nest if we keep
The one thing that's kind of nice is that you can see right now I'm controlling you. You can switch when you're playing solo. You can switch between characters at any point, which you sort of saw in the tutorial. Your AI character will drift along behind, kind of like behind or to the side of you, and they can also pick up rust for you.
Yeah, and this is actually super convenient.
Whoa, there is.
Yeah, so I tried to keep track of when the rust collection pops up. Oh, I almost missed the door. I bumped the side.
It's okay.
Also, so that way folks know, because of
Whoa.
emergency reasons, I had to get a new computer this weekend, because my old one started to die. So because of that, I am playing Haven now on a slightly different larger screen and everything, and I'm still kind of getting used to the new setup. So if I make little bumps and stuff like that, that's entirely why. Anyway, let's go exploring.
And do I have a second to just
Yes.
jump in?
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead, please.
So we do have a donation incentive for Haven to see the reunion cutscene that is coming up pretty quick-like. Get your donations in for that. We, of course, are donating to support Take This.
Yes. People will know I am a big proponent of Take This.
Find the replacement parts.
I've had the wonderful opportunity to volunteer in person with them. They're absolutely great folks, and I'm assuming this has come up, but the sort of the 10K amount for the goal of the marathon represents their ability to go to a convention now that we can kind of go back to conventions and have one of their signature AFK rooms there. So they're a cause that's near and dear to my heart, and always happy to support them. But anyway, we gotta add some RPG elements into this run, don't we? Oh, I bumped the rocks. There we go. Oh, thank you, Kay.
Be careful. I did.
So, this is Haven's battle system. It's a little hard to kind of tell from your perspective. But basically, the D-pad is for K's commands, and the face buttons are for U's commands. So I have to kind of think for both characters at the same time. Also, this is the best boy in all of Haven. This is Oink. I will give you all 1 Oink scratch for free. But you can always, if we get a donation and Oink is nearby, I will promise I will give you more Oink pets.
Oink, my beloved.
Oink is everyone's beloved in this game.
Yeah. we want to pet Oink, so please,
Yes.
if you can afford, please consider donating.
Yes. I will say, always donate responsibly. All right.
Yeah.
But look, I learned a new kind of variation on this. So long as you fall, you always get the cutscene, even if it's before the pre-planned fall point.
That's nice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some good tech right there. I don't think we've seen that before.
Yeah, I discovered that today during my making sure everything worked run. I was like, oh, nice, good tech. Good tech.
So when people are learning speedruns for the first time or relearning them, we call that de-rusting. But in this game, I would say we call that. No, I guess de-rusting would be appropriate too.
We are always. Hello?
Always de-rusting.
Hold up.
What?
Hold up.
Controller?
Uh-oh.
Controller? Controller, what happened? Okay. My controller completely desynced.
This is where
Oh,
we came.
shoot.
Shoot.
All right,
Give me 1 second.
Well, at least we can just enjoy the islet.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure
guess.
out why it's not responding
yeah.
to anything right now. Is the
Is
problem?
it still connected?
It is.
Okay, it's strange.
Okay, there we go. I have disconnected it, reconnected it, and we're good. Hey, we got there. Okay.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Where the heck is Big Fry? Oh no! It's whoops! I bumped into a. Okay.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
'cause
I had to find the
you
boss.
Yeah, you have different places in the different islets
Yes.
in which you can interact. You will have
There he
interactions
is.
between you and Kay.
There he
And
is.
basically, yeah, we skip everything, but well, stuff happens, so we're working on that.
Yes. Okay. Whew, that was a little weird, but that's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. We'll see if my timing is good on this or if I'm a little off. I feel like I'm going to be a little off. Nope, we got it.
You're good.
We're good.
Lovely.
Good job.
So basically here, I'll kind of explain what I just did. Usually I would do the explanation running up to him. But anyway, basically, there's a little sort of unintended interaction between Rush Mode, which is the auto battler, and I'm going to collect these pieces just out of habit. I think I got all of them. I'm going to collect this other one too, just because I didn't get
Just
it.
to be safe.
I'm going to be safe and just make sure I collected. I was collecting extra rust as I was going across, but we'll be safe.
You should be good.
Oh yeah, I should be good. But anyway, basically, if you use, if you time it so that way you let go of a duo attack and go into rush mode at the exact same time, you get the rush mode benefits. So it kind of like bumps up the amount of damage that you do, and because of that, we were able to take care of Big Fry in only 4 hits. All right, boots. Oh, good. I have like more than enough. Oof, that's a good thing I did collect those extras. Yeah, we're safe though.
Yeah.
After this, we're basically fine on Rust. One of the things that happened with Haven, about a year after it came out, they rebalanced the game to be a lot easier. And one of the ways that they did that is they reduced down the amount of Rust requirements.
Yeah.
So, which we make use of in, this is a run on the latest patch. That's why we have the couples update. So because of that, I don't have to worry too much about Rust until after. Right, this is okay. Nozzle is, that's right. Now I have to remember where I'm going.
It's okay. It's okay.
I did get
You
my
know,
swag tree.
One thing that was good about the little controller bobble is we got to listen to the music a little bit more. And the music for this game is absolutely amazing. And it was done by the French musician, their name is Danger, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is kind of a real unique blend of like chill ambient slash techno slash orchestral. It's a really unique soundtrack, and I would encourage everyone to check it out after the run.
Yes.
Yeah,
We'll
they
hear
did a great job.
Yeah, we hear a pretty good selection. I'm trying to think if there's any tracks we don't really hear. Or, well, I mean, I skip through a lot of tracks. So it doesn't matter.
The thing is, you're going fast, so we
Yes.
can't actually enjoy them as much as we would like to.
Yes. But definitely either stream or buy the soundtrack. Also great and fabulous. I don't know. I don't know if the soundtrack's included in the daily deal.
I'm not sure.
I would not be surprised if it was. All right.
I can check.
Sure. All right. I had to do a little extra turn here. One of the things about Haven, you sort of been seeing me open up these what we call flow bridges. Some bridges only open from one side, so that particular flow bridge that I just touched and sort of then turned around with only opens from that side of the map. Because of that, we now have a shortcut for the future.
So I can confirm that the game plus OST bundle is on sale as well.
Yes! Oh, such a good time to pick up this game.
Yes.
And you find that you like it. Hey, come speedrun it with us.
Oh yes, please.
Please.
I would love that.
Yes. I
No,
wrote
it's really. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, I'm like, I wrote the notes for this route, so
Yeah, and Scala's guide is amazing. Really, it gives you all the information that you need. It's like the one of the prettiest and most
Aw.
complete guide I've ever seen.
thank you. It's like I get
I'm
paid to
so
do
glad.
notes for a living or something.
Well, don't know what you're talking about.
The joke, of course, being that I literally do get paid
could always be
to make notes for a living.
Let me know when you want to leave, all right?
All right,
Farewell.
but you know what we gotta do? We met one friend. Oh, oh, that was weird. That cutscene trigger came way later than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Burple. She's a new friend of ours. However, we currently do not need to have friend time with Burple. Alright, we'll have friend time with Burple later. Yep. Oh, she gave a sad honk.
Yeah.
Oh, Burble, we'll be back.
We'll be back,
We'll
Burple.
be back.
Alright, and then get us another blast to take care of this Chiruta. I just call them angry chickens. It's kind of what they are. Alright.
So one thing that we didn't mention on the battle system is that you have two types of attacks. You have range attacks and you have melee attacks. And some enemies, like you won't see it for quite a while, but some enemies are weak to a certain type of attack and not the other. So at some point, Scala will also have to be sure that she's using the actual right type of attack to the right enemies.
Yes. Also, you sort of saw that there are random encounters in Haven that that particular Chiruta gets mad at me every time I come through this map. But so long as we just sort of do a little evasive maneuvers, we're able to avoid them, and we're about to unlock the ability to
This one does.
to basically skip encounters. But first, loot. It's Knock. So this boss is supposed to be your tutorial on shielding and timing your attacks, but we're going to make use of that overlap of the blast and the rush mode to sort of skip through all that. I'm just waiting for my audio cue. There we go. Perfectly timed.
That's perfect.
As you.
And we're good. Yeah, so
Hey, we're getting
Oh,
good
oh,
at
it's
this.
a little off there. My rush to the door. So basically, what we
go
do?
ahead.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead,
explain how we one shot that boss. Basically, what's happening is we're layering on like 3
Wow.
different damage boosts all at once. So we have the boost we get from doing a duo attack, the boost we get from doing an attack that's technically in rush mode, and the boost that we get from attacking Knock right after it has attacked us and is in a weakened state. So all of that layered on top of each other lets us one-shot it.
And it's really impressive because this very fight is supposed to be the first real scary one.
Yeah.
Because as Kella said, you have to block attacks and stuff. You have to learn how to shield to protect the other one. So it's supposed to be a complex fight.
Yeah, when I did that fight the first time casually, both Kay and you ended up in like critical. I think that was like one of the first times I had to do like the rescue command to actually like get through. Good, we timed that flow burst. Now we have flow bursts, by the way. Flow bursts allow us to do a couple of things. Big things that it allows us to collect rust from a wide radius around. Also allows us to basically get enemies to leave us alone. Also, I love that jump. That's one of my favorite things in the whole game. But we did it. We have collected a piece of salvage to repair the nest, and we get our super cute little "we found a part" loading screen.
So yeah, each and every time you will get a piece of the nest, you will be sent back to the nest, because in the game imagines that you will be repairing the nest through the course of the game, so you're back to the nest each and every time. In our case, we will just be gathering the different pieces and we'll be repairing everything at once around the end of the game.
Yeah, so that's okay, we did not fall into the ravine. Yeah, so because of that, we kind of have to take those warps into account. Oh, hey, spicy tax!
Spicy, $5.
If you would, as customary.
Bravo les lesbiennes.
Bravo la lesbienne.
Another bit of rust for your collection?
So yeah, hey, I'll do the talk that I usually do after that comes up the first time. Haven is a mature rated game. It's a game about a couple who are, like I said, very passionately in love. And that obviously includes intimacy. And the way I sort of have come to see it, as I agree with the devs, you know, it kind of sucks that they have to rate this game mature, where that's like, and that's the reason why, so they could have frank discussions about that. But at the same time, you know what? Hey, people who speedrun horror games, they don't have to apologize for the content of their games. I'm not going to apologize for the content of mine. We're here for our amazing vegan space lesbians. Spicy tax number 2.
Oh boy, I think the floodgates are opening.
Hey, anyway, in other things, we have unlocked crafting. So when
Who cares about crafting?
I know, everyone's here for the side boob. I know. But anyway, so what we're going to be doing is these are what are called these are capsules. The big ones we care about are the ones that let us do damage to multiple enemies at the same time, because we have 2 more boss fights to get through, and both of those boss fights come with ads. So we need something that will help us with that. Also, the reason why we're trying to get to our boss fights as fast as we can is because Haven has a hunger system. And if we go about a half hour without eating, Kay and you will then get a debuff. So we're trying to get 3! Ladies!
Oh boy.
Ladies, please! My wallet!
My wallet too.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Surprise!
Bravo les
anniversary!
lesbiennes nonobstant.
surprise anniversary. Also, happy surprise
I'm so
anniversary.
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, that we also unlocked after crafting. We also unlocked leveling up. We're not gonna be leveling up though. We don't need to. We also have unlocked a. We also planted one of Burbal's favorite flowers, so we can do have fun times with Burble. But that will be in a little while. Yep. But now we have Kane use ultimate love language, which is tutorials.
You did it! Do another one!
So this is we've only sort of been to the nest like like once or twice.
Now you're getting it. Let's see if you
And the
can
game
keep it
sort of like
going.
assumes that I don't know how to skid, how to do how to drift. So you makes me have to do a tutorial.
Now.
Yeah, you have a lot of tutorials in this
Also,
game.
it's
and this one
Oink.
is
Have a
supposed
handle
to.
on this.
Oh yeah, oink.
Isn't
Oink.
that oink?
Ellie, were there any donations for Oink, or am I good to leave?
Unfortunately, no
Oh.
donations yet for Oink.
Okay, that's fine. But yes, if four, what? Oh my gosh, four.
My goodness.
My
My goodness. These lesbians are super into each other today.
They are.
Yep.
Like I said, my test run was 5. So
Can I actually blame your PC?
you can absolutely blame the new PC. Sure.
Lovely.
Sure. Anyway, we're on our way to boss fight number 3, which is definitely another like really scary fight when you're playing casually. We won't go into like all the specifics, but basically we're going to be fighting what are called the Hornets. The Hornets are these sort of like robot cops. And they come in groups of 3. They have an attack where they can temporarily paralyze Kay and you. If both Kay and you get paralyzed, it's game over. Usually, though, with the help of the capsules, this fight becomes fairly safe. There is still the chance, though, that they usually, if anything like sort of off base happens, it's usually just one who gets paralyzed, and I'm pretty quick to fix that. But let's hope that the Hornets play nice. That would be good.
Actually, regarding the Hornet fight,
Yes.
I don't know if I already
say
shared
places?
this with you, but we looked like back on the old patch. We looked for like different ways to try to avoid it,
Oh,
like going in, going
Did you
through
feel that
another
tremor?
way, or
Oh.
trying to
Yes.
not go in the zone they're in and stuff. And we never actually managed to skip this fight.
yeah, I can understand that because it
Yeah.
as far as like the story goes, this is like a massive story beat.
Exactly. Like
So it makes sense that
almost
it's
scripted.
yeah, it's completely scripted that you can't like get your way around it. There is like one boss that we do like completely skip that I feel would be like considered to be like a normal boss to fight like in casually, which is like the frog boss. But
Yeah.
we never need to go where frog boss is. Anyway, give me 1 second to be serious about this. I think we're all good. Yeah, we're good.
Nice.
That is exactly how we want that fight to go.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That was pretty textbook right there.
Yep. So that's basically what we want the Hornet fight to look like. We just use our 2 Omni attacks, one right after the other. As you can kind of see, when you do that, we put them in a weakened state. Weakened state makes it so that way the next hit hits them nice and hard, and then we just overload them. Unlike normal creatures, where you can just do a quick pacify command, for Hornets you have to do the overload command, which runs off the same interface as the as your duo attacks. So it's a little trickier. It takes a little bit more finesse, but now we're going to be safe from Hornets for the rest of the run. They do start patrolling islets after this, but because we always take the same route through the game, we're like their spawn points are always the same. And they're never going to spawn anywhere where they'll be a danger to us. But we got one last boss fight. I know, only 4 boss fights. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, like most of the fights are random fights.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to complete the game 100%, you will have to get through all the different optional fights.
Yes.
But it's really a how do we say? I can't find my words.
It's kind of like
you.
it's for pride if you want to get like the 100%.
Ugh, my stomach.
What?
Oh, are we? We're probably thinking two different things. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's just like I think my brain just farted.
That's okay.
This might be a good
Also,
time
we have to do a
test the
tutorial now about
capsules
capsules, even though we just used them.
First, you have to explain to me how they work.
So now it's Yu's turn. Sorry, Kay's turn to give the tutorial. All right. Tycho has not liked me recently. He has not been giving me anything but belly flops. So you saw that belly flop attack that knocks us out of the arena.
You didn't like that too much.
But there we go. We're all good.
Almost done.
So the optimal Daiko fight is Daiko uses a laser attack instead. I know that doesn't sound like it should be optimal, but it is. And doesn't interrupt turn order that way. Oh. But anyway, Daiko is now friend. They are very friend-shaped. So now we have a little bit more exploring to do. Not much, though. Basically, like I said, we won't go super deep into the plot, but we're gonna go find a way to talk to Yu's mom about all the business with the Hornets and everything. So, just make sure that lizard does not bother me.
I'm sure that you saw some.
Also,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Schala.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I was just gonna say, earlier we heard the word "loot," and you may not be familiar with this word. In fact, you are not familiar with this word unless you've played Haven before. What is bloot? Bloot is the most horrible swear word. It's like me saying diaper biscuits on air.
Happy
And,
Bear, how could you?
I know. I'm a rogue bear. I'm a wild woman. And
Loot.
oh boy, but something mildly inconvenienced me the other day.
Yes.
And I said to myself, "Oh, bloot," and then I was like, "Oh wow, this is in my brain now." It was pretty funny.
I like
Actually is the loveliest thing I heard today.
I like Bloot a lot, actually. Anyway, we're going to do, I think, what everyone would love to do, and we're just going to mash our way through this awkward conversation. This is actually a very long and important conversation, plot-wise, but we are going to mash through it. Luckily, you can just mash through this, no problem.
Okay.
Alright, and we're done with that part of the game. Allie, I have to know now, are we going to be seeing the extra cutscenes or not? Because this is where we have to close it out.
Unfortunately, we were not able to reach that goal, but we do have another incentive coming up with our next run.
Mm-hmm.
That is the Packland Pro Mode Showcase. Get your donations in for that.
If you have never seen that, please donate for that. That is one of the funniest things I've seen in a marathon. Anyway, the long story short of what just happened there, Kay and Yu got into a huge fight. They got into their first real big fight. In the speedrun, it is fastest to just double down and get as angry as possible to make the fight end as quickly as you can. Okay. But now, Yu is missing. Also, I'll show off my favorite bit of gameplay and story integration.
Yu's the one who took the radar.
I cannot use the radar. We didn't talk about the radar. The radar is how Haven helps you navigate around the game. I don't need to use it because I know where I'm going, other than when my controller disconnects and then I'm like, where's the boss? So, but the radar is actually on what is considered to be Yu's side of the controller. So I really like that when she goes missing, you can't use it anymore. So what we need to do is we need to just we have to make an effort to look for Yu, but then Kay will figure out where she is, and we'll just teleport there. So we just kind of head off towards these two islands because they're the closest to home. It doesn't matter where you go. Alright.
Oh no.
So anyway, we find Yu. She's back over here at the vid chat. Unfortunately, there was an earthquake, and now the the little cliff, like sort of like connecting the two sides, is broken. So now we got to find our way back to K. We're going to swap from K to U. And so we have this little section where we have solo U. Oh, here's the radar. See? Now you can see it.
I was about to tell you that you could show it. So
Yes, I did.
thank you for doing it.
I remembered. Hey, you know what?
Lovely.
Here, since we've already had some time loss anyway, I'm going to take 2 seconds and I'll at least show you the map. Oh, where is it? There it is. Oh, it's on the next screen. Kay and you write little notes to each other on the map.
Yep.
That's how Haven actually keeps track of all your questing. So, of like, you know, of where you need to go, what you need to do, if you've completely like explored an area or not. But in this area, now I think it will come up. If I hit pause. Find K!
Well, I just love how they managed to integrate everything in a in a whole that makes
so
so
good.
much sense.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is fantastic.
Oh yeah, and I love the fact that there will be, you know, good informational things for you on the map for every single islet, but there will also at least be one funny thing as well, one like cute personal thing for every islet as well. My favorite one definitely being when one of them asked, like, can you use emojis on this thing? And they're like, no, it does not support emojis. And then they just respond with like just like a little like regular sad face. They have to use the text-based ones. I always like getting.
Funny thing.
Go ahead.
One funny thing that they did, but I think it's really specific to the French version.
Oh, okay.
In some of the notes, they included some memes.
Door skip? Door skip?
Which
Okay.
no door skip for me.
I thought you had it.
I thought I
So-
did too. You explain the memes and I'll explain door skip.
Well, no, I can't exactly remember because I know it struck me when I saw it. Like, I was like, wait, did they just integrated a meme in that?
Oh, that's
In a,
great.
but in a flawless way. I mean, it made sense.
Mhm.
But when you know,
Oh,
you
spicy
know,
tax.
okay, that's type.
Spicy talks number 5.
Spicy tax.
But anyway, door skip, you saw that Kay just saw a door and said, wow, look, that's a door. You can skip that cutscene. It's a little tricky to do it. It's once you kind of like know how to get there, you're usually going to be getting it. Also, hey, this is my favorite cutscene in the whole game, and it's fine. This will encourage people to please go play Haven, because this is the best cutscene. And trust me, you want to hear it. It's super good. It's super cute. It's super sweet.
And can I pop in for just a second?
Yeah, go for it.
We have a $25 donation from RBW with the comment, Schala running Haven? That's cool as heck. Good luck, Schala, and thank you for sharing a game you love with us.
Aw, thank you, RBW. And because of that, you know what we got? Oink time.
Whee!
Oink time.
Perfect. We just need a little rust to hold it all together now. That is.
I will sort of scoot through his cutscene, but whoops.
Oh.
I got too close. Oh, that's. Oh no. Okay, I think we're okay because I didn't actually activate it.
No, you did not.
Okay. So basically, what happens is I got a little too close to Burbl's flower, and sort of started that sequence a little earlier than expected. We have to very carefully manage Burble.
Yeah.
But anyway, there you go. You all get a free oink pet. Oh, not free. You got oink pet because RBW was super duper generous and wonderful, as he always is. Anyway, let's go get some propellers. So basically what happened is we've done a whole bunch of plot. We're now, for this little section, this is sort of like a more chill section. We're going to be just looking for spaceships parts. Also, hey, you might have heard, you're paying attention to the music. The music is different on this islet. That's because Hornets are here now. And on any islet where they're patrolling, you will hear the Hornet theme as a warning. Which I think is again, a really good way, like, to give like the player like a heads up. In a way that's like very non-intrusive. Alright, now I found that skidding means that I get that jump easier. Yeah, there we go. So, one of the really nice things about Haven is when it comes to the spaceship parts, there are duplicates of a number of them. so we can kind of choose which ones we go pick up for the speed run.
Yeah, like most of them.
Oh, spicy tax. That's
Spicy.
what, are we at 5 or 6? Where are we at?
6.
6.
Yeah,
Oh my
this
gosh.
is 6.
Oh my. Watch your pronunciation. Anyway.
The 6th cutscene of all.
Happy Bear, please. Anyway, because of that, we're going down here to the Savannah, Golden Plains, whatever you want to call it, because there's 2 parts down here, and it's pretty easy to get to them. You saw me sort of step foot on that map. We're going to come back to that map later. But for right now... That's weird. That's weird. The music didn't change.
I think we scared them.
The music's supposed to change here?
The music changes here. I'm 100% sure the music changes here. It's supposed.
I actually can't remember. So I
Hornets
definitely
are
trust on
supposed to
that.
spawn.
Okay.
That's weird. They didn't.
Huh.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know.
Work.
Oh,
Yeah.
gyro stabilizer. Then we go talk to Verbal.
Hey, you. How nice that you came to visit.
That's weird.
Yeah. The thing is,
Mm-hmm.
because I can't remember you getting out of your way. So if the Hornets didn't spawn, it means that maybe they would spawn elsewhere. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I
Usually,
don't know.
because I remember, like, especially like when I was writing up the notes, I paid very close attention to wherever
Yeah.
hornets might spawn, and I would
Yeah.
mark it in the notes because I would, I went through like very slowly to kind of write the notes. But yeah, no. Usually, on I think it's Katehi. Yeah, usually like after you go there, and you sort of do your little turnaround, when you come back, the Hornet theme's usually playing.
Okay.
Interesting. Look at us learning all these things.
We are still learning.
Yes. All right. So yeah, I found that doing a little, drifting makes that jump so much more consistent. So that's like a little thing that I learned today. Anyway, now we can talk to Burble.
Shouldn't be much longer.
All right, can I please talk to Burble? Please? Good, okay, good.
Good.
We're all good. All right. So the reason why I was concerned is because after the first trip with Burble, you always have to... Oh, I did get my cutscene skip there. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll find out. Will the Burble cutscene be glitched? Yes or no? No, not this time. Nice.
Lovely.
There's a
So-
decent chance that cutscene gets glitched. Like
Hey,
9
Burble,
times out of
are
10,
you
that
sticking
cutscene is
around?
glitched.
We might want to go back to where we came.
So yeah, as Kelly said, basically when it comes to Burble, the first travel with Burble will be free,
Yes.
but then you have to feed her.
Yes.
So you now know why we cooked 2
yes.
apple juice.
Yes.
Uh,
And why I got
earlier
a
in the
little
run.
nervous when I
Yes.
accidentally activated the cutscene early, because
Yeah.
I only have 1 dish for Burble.
Of course. Very useful.
But
there
it's-
would have been ways to back this up.
Oh,
because
yeah.
you might have noticed that you have some fruits here and there,
yeah.
and we have apple seeds. I can't.
We have
remember
the apple juice. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
here at the
Give me a
nest.
minute.
Yeah, it's apple
Come on.
juice. So yeah, it's apple juice, apple brew, and something else. I can't remember exactly.
All right,
but-
where is she? There she is. She spawns
we-
randomly. All right, so now, also the other thing with Burble is very particular about where she will travel to. She will not travel to an islet that has rust or anything aggressive on it. Well, we actually get to see the Burble cutscenes. That seems to be happening in marathons, which I like, because
Yeah.
it's sad when they get glitched. And you just end up staring at Kay and use like the ground because the camera gets stuck. But now, hey, we are going to go do some more plot. We have plot to do now.
Yep.
We've gathered up everything that we can. So we're back at the door. And Kay's going to open up the door for us. Good job, Kay.
Yay!
And now we learn all about, like, rust and rust jacking and all this other sort of stuff. And we're not going to forget the hyper rust.
I was about to say so.
Yes, don't forget it. We all basically when I ran this at Multithon, we found out what happens if you forget to get the hyper rust, which is the game will literally not let you leave this map until you get it. Which good foresight on the developer side. To explain, hyper rust is needed to beat the game. You need 2 pieces to beat the game. You can find 4 throughout Haven, and you get that first one from the story by default. So that's why the game makes very, very sure that you get it, because the other 3 are all optional technically. We'll be getting our second one in just a moment. Oh, we did nice on that map.
They're much more harder to get
Yes.
than the one from the story. So the game, like the developers and the game, makes absolutely sure that you don't live without it.
Yes,
which I actually love.
Yes, again, good. And the thing is, they do it very naturally. Kay's just like, hey, wait, no, I want to go back and get that thing. Can we go get that thing? And she won't let you leave until you do. We have one more fight to do, though.
But speaking of Kay, can I jump in real quick?
Yeah, go. All I'm just going to say is thank goodness for the Omni capsules. Go ahead.
We have a donation from Kay Shura. It's me, Kay. Schala, I'm right here. You don't have to look so hard for me. Kay is always here with you. Ooh woo. Okay, I'll go home now.
Wait. For Kay's adorable uwu, I will we'll get you some uwu bug. Look at this bug friend now. Bug friend. Thank you, Kay.
What a cute bug. Ooh woo.
Uwu. It makes that kind of noise that almost sounds like uwu. It's like
It's true.
All right. I had to clip through a rock real quick. I kind of messed this up on my trial run earlier today. Hopefully I got it okay. Anyway, here's Ozius. We don't like Ozius. Do I get the boo?
Oh, boo! Sorry.
Thank you!
I was writing an answer in chat.
Oh no!
and
Oh, shoot. Hold up. Okay, I have to get... I fell in the ravine. Oh, that's a little annoying. I've gotten pretty good about not falling in ravines in Haven. There's a lot of them, though.
Yeah.
Basically... Oh. Okay, good. I saw the... Yeah, I saw the scorpion there. I was like, not today, buddy. Basically, what we do there is when you clip through that rock, you kind of get like, you end up where the exit is. However, there are like 2 enemies that can spawn near the exit. We don't want to fight either of them, so we just had to. That's why I was sort of having to do evasive maneuvers right there, because we were just ever so slightly off where we needed to be. Again, still getting used to new computer and slightly different like screen size and everything. So sometimes my judgment of where my muscle memory is coming back to haunt me, because I'm used to playing this on a smaller screen.
Yeah, makes sense. Time to readjust.
Yep. But anyway, hey, we're gonna go get that second piece of hyper rust. I like how the hyper rust is sort of spread out throughout the game. You get them for doing what you are inclined to do naturally in Haven. So this is the one for exploring. So by doing this little bit of exploration, we get 1 piece. You get another piece for fighting a bonus boss. And you get the 3rd piece for doing character interactions. So they do a really good job making it so that way no matter no matter what you like most about playing Haven, you will find the extra piece of hyper rust.
Yeah.
This is a pretty one.
When I did my casual playthrough, I got it through character interaction.
Yeah, usually that's the one you would get through the course of the game.
Yeah.
We didn't mention it, but the main source of getting experience in this game and leveling up is through the character interaction.
Yes.
You get a bit of experience through fighting and stuff, but this is far from being the most important source of XP.
Which is good.
It actually is good, and I just love this.
Yes.
So in this run, we will never level up, so we don't really care that much. But through the game, you will be leveling up, and that will bring you more attacks and stuff. So it's actually
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, you get new movement abilities.
Yep.
You get stronger attacks, more HP. The one thing that we don't that's more subtle is that it also changes the dialogue a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's a little.
Yeah.
You get extra like where we're out here like traveling around. If K and U's relationship was at a higher level, they would be doing different conversations and stuff. But because we're still at level 0, we're not getting of that. Give me 1 second to kind of pay attention, because... Okay, I'm good. I'm safe. I had this happen during my practice run. Oh, nope. Never mind. We're fine. We're on the bridge.
No, you're good.
We're on the bridge. Yeah, that's why I was watching. I'm like, all right. Where's the scorpion? Where is he? Because he also gave me, him and Larudo both gave me a bit of a jump scare during my practice. Larudo is the bonus boss. You get okay, good. Larudo is not a problem over here.
No.
It spawns both on this islet and the islet beforehand.
There's still more.
We don't want to run into it. It takes a full power flow burst to get it to back off. But luckily, I could sort of see it passing me by, and it was going the other direction.
Yeah.
But here we go!
Knowing that just if you use the whole your whole flow, so you
Just
use
need to
a
get to
full
work.
flow burst and you don't have flow anymore, basically all the movements will be much slower and
Yes.
stuff, so we really want to avoid that.
Yes. Also, when
Why not just
when you can kind of see it when an enemy like locks onto you, it changes the camera.
Yeah.
It widens the camera, and that they would then have to compensate for that with your movement, because you're off the normal camera. Also, hey, we're repairing the nest.
Yay!
If we were doing this normally, we'd be getting, as you can see, we're getting EXP for all of this. This is like the biggest source of EXP in the game. Give me 1 second. I have to do a little bit of paying attention to the last 3
Now that-
cutscenes. Because we didn't talk... Oh, well, that's... I say that and then I, like, mess one up. We didn't talk about confidence. Confidence is a system in Haven. It runs through the entire game. What we want to have happen is we want you to be confident by the end of the game. So you can see I had a little bit of K getting confidence, a little bit of
That
you
was
getting confidence. By the end of the game, we want you to be the most confident of the two. Just because her version of the good ending is easier to mash through.
Yep.
So we do a lot of work for that.
Like you don't actually realize it, but everything is thought of very carefully.
Yes. Yeah, that was my one sort of like contribution, is figuring out like where you're okay to get like get confidence,
Yeah.
and where you can get extra for you. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, hello. All right, let's see. So this is the end of the game. It's big giant volcano. And I bet you're thinking, wow, this is going to be like a whole big long trip to get down to the bottom of that. Ooh, actually I landed
Forget it.
basically where I want to
Go
land.
down that way.
Let's see.
We should go
Nope.
around.
So this is a little tricky of a thing. I'm probably gonna need a few tries. Usually I get it first pretty quick. I've kind of gotten pretty consistent with it. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. You just have to kind of... There's like 2 holes in there. There's one on the left side, one on the right side. Okay, I tend to like the one on the left side. Anyway, we have now been locked into the good ending. That conversation there, if you pick different options, will send you to the bad ending. We don't like the bad ending, even though it's faster, because the bad ending is very depressing.
Yeah.
So
Like the good ending is depressing enough already.
it's bittersweet. The good ending is bittersweet.
Yeah.
The bad ending is actually depressing.
Yeah.
So we don't do that. It is bittersweet because of this one cutscene. So this is something I kind of can't avoid spoiling for you. Kay gets hurt protecting you.
The gloves will never absorb all this at
Though
once.
who gets hurt depends on who is the confident one. So whoever is not confident is the one who gets hurt, is how it actually works out. Oh, I usually can skip that cutscene if you kind of aim that just right. So we have to go through, we have to cut the flow bridge that connects Source to the apiary in order for K and U to be safe.
This one's for me.
So we had to go through this sequence where we have a number of aerial threads and small islets to go through and do the cutting. Now the thing is, a lot of the game has some fall protection. This area does not. There's 0 fall protection here.
So yeah, the idea is that if you happen to fall from the flow bridge,
Yeah.
from the flow thread, I mean,
Yeah.
you will just have to escalate the whole thing again.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
a major
Are you
time
sure you
loss.
don't
Yeah. So that's why you're seeing me kind of going a little. No, I'm backing up.
No,
I almost missed that one. I'm going to back up and try it
Yep.
again. There we go.
you're good.
Yep, I'm good now. Yeah, so basically that's why I take these a little slower than I do other threads. Also, hey, I'm going to let my our wonderful tech team know. Time is going to be coming up at the end of this sequence. It's when I cut the last thread. I'm just going to walk this one because this one has been really finicky with me. In my practice run, though, it was pretty funny. You got the thread, Kay did not.
Okay.
And I gotta watch the AI just fall off a cliff. And I was
Incredible.
like, no! I had to go back and clip that because it was actually pretty funny. Because like that's the one that always gets me. If I fall anywhere, I fall there.
But I think I've never seen like the AI falling while you're
Yes.
still floating.
I
I
have-
need to check that.
I'll get it for you. Don't worry. I've had the
Okay,
AI
lovely.
do all sorts of funky things. My favorite still being when we did this run at Power Up and Pride, where you got the volcano skip before Kay did.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. All right, so we are up to the last thread. So here we go. So we are coming up on it, and time.
Time.
GG.
GG. All the tech problems, well, the controller problems and the other things, it's fine. It's totally fine for a marathon run. But anyway, I know we're running a little behind schedule, so I will sort of skip through the ending cutscene. But I will let you all see the epilogue. Because it's kind of tradition in Haven to include the epilogue. I'm going to switch to Kay, because I always do this with Kay.
What now? Do you see what I'm seeing?
Now we draw.
But that's...
Also, Helga Friend!
Yay!
We love Helga Friend. And this is always how I like to end out the run, because I love to give a lot of love back to everyone who came out to watch this run, who is supporting this marathon, supporting this cause.
Better than I imagined.
For all of you, let me sort of line this up. Give you all lots of love right back.
We love you. Thank you for watching.
Yes, and as a reminder, Haven, if you have enjoyed this run, Haven is on sale today
Yeah.
for just
And
$10.
today only.
Today only for $10.
It's really worth your
It-
$10.
Absolutely worth your $10. It is a fabulous game. It was crafted with so much love and care.
Go right ahead.
And
I don't think we mentioned it, but not only can you play it solo, you can play it co-op.
you
You
can.
can just focus on intensive creamberry cultivation.
So if you want to share Haven with someone,
With someone
share the
special.
story, exactly.
Why?
This is
I'm
the
not
game
getting
you
tired
want
of
to
you
play.
now.
Also, Flower Burst for Oink. And we always let people see at least this Oink cutscene.
Come on, Oink. Roll over. Shake. Sit? We'll never manage
just
to
love
teach
it
him
so
tricks.
That's because he's too clever. He knows very well he doesn't need to do anything to get some scratchings.
And let's see, is Dyko somewhere where I can get to them really quickly, or no? I don't see them. Usually I try to Flower Burst Dyko too, but they're not around.
This isn't the
We're not gonna worry
sharpest
about it.
drawing.
All right.
Anyway, we'll very quickly make our way to the credits, and that'll be the end. Hey, if you want to come, we'll oh, last minute!
One more spicy.
Minute!
Amazing.
I never thought that would happen.
Ladies, please.
Good lord.
was gonna do my shout outs. My shout outs are well, here we'll get to the credits and then we'll do the shout outs. Cause we got to end Haven the correct way. Especially after all that.
You have no patience.
Gotta end it with the kiss. Gotta end it with the kiss. That's how you gotta end it. Anyway, thank you all so much for donating towards this run, for having it here at Ragnarok. I was super duper happy to share this game with you. If you want to find me, I am SchalaKitty on Twitch, and this is basically my main speed game right now. Where else can we find my wonderful couch friends?
Well, you can mainly find me either on Twitter or on Twitch. I don't really stream that much, but
we get to see
you
more
can
of
find me
your
there
runs
maybe.
soon too. This marathon.
Yes, true. I'm running 2 games during this marathon, so check the schedule and you'll see. I can't help time zones, time difference, and stuff. I'm not sure.
And Happy Bear?
Well, I stream on Twitch at Happy Bear Lives, and I also have a YouTube channel where I do speedrun documentaries on YouTube under the name Happy Bear. And I also will be doing a run on Friday. I'll be doing the Lumberjack with the amazing Tozzle. And
Hey.
I am also hosting again on Thursday, so super excited to have some more fun and vibe with y'all.
Yes.
This has been a great time
Yes.
so far.
We get to all be together again for Kirby on Thursday. I'm super excited. But
I just can't wait.
with that, I think that wraps it up for us. Thank you all so much. And also remember, if you have decided to join us with the spicy tax, you owe $35 USD. Thank you all again. It was a lot of fun. And as always, please play Haven.
And thank you so much to Schala, Happy Bear, and Blupe for that fantastic run. We really appreciate it. And yeah, we are going to go ahead and kind of go to an intermission. But again, this is Speedrun Ragnarok. We are supporting Take This. It's a fantastic charity. Yeah. And up next is going to be Pack World.